Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rest queued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy Da Pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy Da Pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy Da Pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed, now here's my dumb voice.
I was thinking about maybe this could be a bit somehow, but like when she's in here and I leave and I lock the door, I feel like this, like a serial killer in a way. Now, do you feel that way?
Like you have her?
Yeah, like I get to lock her in and I'll be back kind of thing, and I go about my life.
Yeah, that's funny.
And she's in like I said it once at New Jokes and it got a laugh, and then I tried it again and and I was like, so,
right.
I'm a heavy guy. And
well, I think you got to add some stuff to it,
Of course.
Maybe a thing,
See, that's my problem.
And it's, the weird thing is she likes to be tied up or something like that.
That would have been good.
Duct tape.
Fuck, dude.
Something like
that's
that.
That's why you're
maybe.
the man.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I am the man.
I actually, one of the things Alan said to me, because,
okay.
All right, yeah, that's great. Oh, man, I saw him for the first time this week in like a month, and I was like, dude, it felt like coming after a while. I was like, I needed to see you, bro.
I got him tomorrow, and I haven't seen him in 2 months.
That's crazy. I don't know how you do that, especially with a kid and a wife.
Well, I'm on edge, baby.
Yeah, I bet.
Well,
but you ever think about this? What are you gonna do when he's, kick the bucket?
Well, he's like 85 years old, and but sometimes I'll be sad, but I'll be okay. Like Bobby was like that a while ago. He's like, dude, he's gonna retire soon. And I'm like, well, I do have 5 years of that. Now I go a little less often because it's a lot of the same stuff. You hate your mother hates you. Fuck you.
Surely you've been going longer than 5 years, though.
Sure. Did I say 5 years?
You said 5 years. Yeah, and I was like, I've been going for like 7 or 8.
I went in 2017.
You've only been listening for 5 years?
8 years I've been going.
Yeah.
And so you have the tools. Hopefully you're listening. You take in the stuff.
Yeah.
And he only says the same 8 things, really, because you're a pussy.
Yeah, he calls me a pussy all the time.
Yeah.
He's always like, you're a pussy, yeah. I think I opened that door for him because I was like, man, I'm such a pussy. And he's like, yes, you are. And then 8 years straight, he's like, you're a big fat pussy.
And you're like, I didn't say fat.
He goes, well, did I tell you? And this is another joke that I made, but he always talks about how I jerk off too much, and I never mention porn to him. Like I don't jerk off that much. Now I'm going crazy because my lady's in Fiji right now, so I'm like pulling it out. But
Fiji.
Fiji. But it was one of my jokes that he's like, you got to stop jerking off all the time. And
what?
I was like,
he said that?
Yes.
He's crazy.
I know. It's so gross, dude. He's always like, he's
80 years old.
I know, talking to me about jerking off, and I was like, I literally said to him, like, I'm literally on the couch going like, I don't jerk off all the time. I was like, I don't jerk off too much.
Oh, we don't talk about sex at all. I can't talk about sex with an old man.
I have trouble with it, but
with sex or talking to him?
Talking to both. Talking to him about sex, because he is this like old man who's like, it feels very weird.
It's too weird. And I have to be like, well, I like to fantasize about black men fucking my wife. And he's like, what? This is crazy.
That's normal. Lean into that. What about old Jewish men? You go, oh,
I'm
come
like
on, man.
All right, let's pull the plug on this.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually just talked to him about kind of sex, because I was like, I just talked to him and I was like, let's lean into this a little bit. And he's like, he's got some good advice about sex.
Maybe I should talk to him about sex. Tell me some of the advice.
Well, he was like,
he's like, use 2 fingers. you gotta do this.
He's like, you gotta smack it with your cock before you enter.
Yeah, up and over. Do the alphabet with your tongue. Spell our name.
He was just like, he's like, if you ever are feeling bored or anything like that, he's like, he literally was like, you have to be more in tune with her body and blah, blah, blah. And like, and because I would say to her, I've been say to him, like, I was talking about getting bored with my last girlfriend, and I was like, I'm kind of bored. Like, and you like, and he's like, you're not there. He's like, you got to be present and blah, blah, blah. And then he goes, it's also work. It is work because it isn't new anymore. He was like, he's like, sex is like socializing. He's like, it's not always going to be, but he's like, but you got to do it. And you got to like keep your sex life going and da 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 da. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. And he's like, yeah, and it smells bad.
Alan Sexkowitz.
Yeah,
if I could have got it out, it could have been something. Sexkowitz.
You got it.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
His name's Lefkowitz. Fuck. How come there's no two shot? No two?
Well, if you wanted to get into that, Nicole got robbed last weekend.
What? Really?
Yeah.
They only got one of the 3 cameras?
Well, it was in my backpack.
They took the shittiest
with
one.
like $10,000 worth of stuff, and one of those things was my camera.
Oh no.
She was
robbed? Like you left it?
It was in the car. We went into the coffee shop for 5 minutes.
in the trunk though. You got to say in the trunk because if people
Is that better or worse?
Well,
Better.
if you say it is better because if you say it's in the car, there is a thing of like, well, how could you be so stupid to leave it in the car?
It was in broad daylight. It was in the trunk. The windows were tinted. We went and got coffee, parked 5 minutes. Someone came
Damn.
and smashed the window.
And they got into the trunk through the back?
Yeah.
It was the back rear window, so it was like an expedition, so big.
Oh. So
And
the
they
trunk
smashed it.
went
Right.
back to the.
And now they have a solo episode of me talking about fucking what were we talking about? Genghis Khan? Who cares?
With who?
I was just did a solo episode.
Oh, when you said solo, I thought you meant because the camera wasn't on the other person. So it's just you. There's another person
Oh,
being
that's
like,
hilarious. Have you ever been robbed?
Yes. Well, Sarah and I, I don't know why I was like, I don't know. Yeah, Sarah and I had all of our stuff taken. Similarly,
Really?
all 100% of our luggage in San Jose a few years ago. We were doing Sunnyvale, California. I think it was pre-COVID, so it must have been like 6 years ago now. But yeah,
Oh
we did a
my
long road trip.
God.
We did Cellar Vegas with Vecchione and Ari and the whole thing. We did a big road trip.
Oh,
We
that's
drove
fun.
to Bakersfield, California, and then we were doing Rooster Teeth Feathers. And I didn't know that. I know this now that like San Jose has a big like crime ring, an Asian crime ring where they steal stuff and send the iPads and the business to Japan or something. But anyways, we parked and it was all my stupid
It's
fault.
fucked.
We were in a rental car and we had 100% of our luggage, computers, everything, like a
Oh.
12-day trip. And we put the stuff in the trunk, went to the Cheesecake Factory, ate, came back, we bought some bullshit, put the stuff back in the trunk, whatever we bought, with the luggage. And then I was like, let's get some steps. We've been driving all day. I want to get some
God.
steps. It was all because I wanted a step count.
Yeah, God
Because I'm a
damn
fucking
it.
homosexual. And so I was like, we'll go get some steps. And Sarah was like, all right, I guess steps. So we left the stuff in there,
Fuck.
went and walked just to walk, came back, and I think my backpack was in the back seat. We opened the trunk to put we bought more shit.
Yeah.
Opened the trunk, and Sarah was like, all our stuff is gone. And it was
Yeah.
like that moment of like, wait, what? And and we had to go buy.
Was the window smashed in or anything? Or
No, I
they
think
just,
they have
you just left
fobs or something. I think they
Oh
have
my God.
because we called security and everything, and they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh my God, I must not have locked it. And they were like, no, they can get in.
That makes me so mad. Now, were you racist because of that for a little while?
No.
I feel like that would make me racist.
No.
A little bit. I'd be fighting my racism.
No.
Why?
I'm from Boston. We're good people.
Yeah.
We're very, no, I don't know. It didn't make me racist. It made me just mad. I was
Yeah.
mad at myself. I was like, I'm a piece of shit. We shouldn't have fucking done that. And also, in retrospect, we were eating at Cheesecake Factory, and I didn't clock a guy with luggage. He had a suitcase with him. And I did not know this was a well-known thing in the San Jose area. Is you don't leave shit in your car, blah, blah, blah.
God.
And I think they also target rental cars because there's a little no smoking sign.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's a rental car. These people probably have luggage and shit.
God, you feel so
Violated.
Violated.
Yeah.
Like somebody's like, I got cameras all over this fucking place. So I'm like, yes, it's not on. None of the cameras are on. But I have cameras all over, and I'm like, that's I tried to. I bought a bunch of locks for the door, but I can't seem to get them on the door. So now I just have locks, which
Put them in front of the door. On the
he goes, He's stepping on it. He goes, I'm not gonna, I can't rob this guy. Yeah, but the violation. Have you ever been mugged or anything like that?
I had, I have my Austin story that changed my life with the two Hobo Joes.
Oh, yeah, I think I
which
saw
fucked
that.
me up. I was all traumatized, but I was walking in these. I bumped into two homeless guys twice that were like, "What the fuck you doing?" And they were screaming at me, and I was like, zoinks! It was like
Yeah.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
And I ran, and I always tell the story. I was running, and then as I'm running, sweating, there was two hipsters with skinny
ran,
jeans
dude.
and fedoras
That's
just
so
going the
funny.
opposite direction. I was like, oh.
Did you go? Don't go that way. No, run.
No, I was like, I guess I'm a bit. But they were screaming. They were manager umpire screaming in my face, get the fuck out of here. And I
Yeah.
was like, you're right. I'm lost. I'm sorry. And so that was fucked up. And then years and years and years ago, like, God, almost 25 years ago, 2 kids, like, they were teenagers. I was walking through Boston Common, which is like Central Park, but smaller. Yeah. And they showed me a knife, and they're like, give us your fucking money.
What?
Yeah. And I was like, I don't have any money. And I just ran. I'm a runner. And I do this dude, you gotta run.
I know, you gotta run.
Wrestle it out of his hands?
I ain't running, dude. I can't.
Oh, you can't run.
I'd run a block and they'd be walking up to me and I'd be like, okay, hold on.
I think these were teenage. I don't think they were gonna do any like House of Pain was gonna do something.
Yeah.
Swingers.
Hey.
But they're not in House of Pain. They were more NWA, if you know what I mean. I shouldn't have said N because then the N.
No, don't.
Who's another one? Wu-Tang? No, Clan is bad.
Clan is good. Yeah.
Naughty by Nature. They were more like Naughty by Nature than House of Pain. Not because I hate you. But anyways, I think they were very young, and so I just they probably were like, that guy's a nerd.
Yeah, but even young scares the shit out of me because I'm like, they're not thinking of the consequences or anything.
Right.
I have a knife that it's from when we went to like comedy camp, like Bobby got us all knives.
Oh yeah, he loves getting knives.
So he loves knives as a gift. And so I have a knife from that's right by my keys, right by the place where I grab all my shit before I leave. And I just don't have it in me to bring a knife out because like Finance travels with a knife because he's like, oh, if it's for protection. But I don't think that I could, knowing me, I'll take the knife out and then I'll fumble it and it'll like hit me in the head. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like adding a knife for me is not good.
Well, that's the thing with knife. First of all, I don't think you're supposed to have a concealed knife.
Yeah.
There's a legality situation there.
Right.
Also, if you're in a situation, you're introducing a knife into the fight.
Exactly.
So they can just get it, and now someone has your knife. And if you stab someone, you can for sure have charges pressed. Well, I don't know if you heard Salacuse's story. Our friend Matt Salacuse.
I think I know it. Like he maced somebody. Or something.
Yeah. He a guy hit him with a bag of books, and then he maced the guy. It's pretty crazy because he has it on video. And then he talked to the cops and like, well, we can drive around looking for the guy, but just so you know, there's a chance he could take you to court. You pulled out a weapon and attacked him with a weapon.
It's crazy that, I mean, I guess it's not crazy that New York doesn't allow us to have weapons because it's like, well, if we made that legal, this is a city, this is like a beehive then, you know? But everybody's just so fucking violent around here. It's getting scary.
Yeah, it is scary, but also we'll be all right.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do what I do. Take lifts everywhere.
I do.
There
I mean, I'm
you
making no money because all the money I make, I spend on lifts going home and to the place.
Yeah.
So I'm like in the red.
I've been bicycling also a lot.
Oh, yeah.
E-bike.
But I don't know. I don't want to like
fall.
Yeah. I do like bikes though, and I don't want to carry around a helmet like some fucking queer.
That's what I do. I carry a helmet everywhere. And people,
God!
People are always like I went to Soda's yesterday
on a date. Oh fuck! Did you drink soda as a kid?
Dan Soder? Great segue. I went to Soda's yesterday to do his pod, and he's like, "Hey, you brought the helmet." I think he thought it was like a prop, and I was like, "Well, I rode a bike here." He's like, "He brought the helmet."
I mean, that is like another huge fear. As I'm getting older, I'm becoming very much afraid of, I'd say, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even ride roller coasters anymore. Like I'm like, this is like a death trap.
It's a suicide rap. We got to get out while we're young, because tramps like us, baby,
we were born to run.
There it is. I knew you'd get there.
I didn't even know it until you said baby.
Yeah.
And then I had to put it together because I'm a wordsmith.
What was I going to say? Well, Norm Macdonald had that joke, or I don't even know if it was a bit, if it was like an interview, but he was like, people were like, when I get old, I'm going to try heroin. And he's like, people think like they get older, they're just going to get like, well, might as well try some stuff. He's like, no, you get more afraid.
Yeah.
You don't get less afraid.
Yeah. Well, I think I even told you this, and we had this exact conversation the last time you were on, is that there's a bit that I thought of when I was like 2 years in that I kept trying to make work, and I guess that's how you do it. But the bit was when people are like, yeah, when I'm 90, I'm going to try heroin. And I'm like, how are you going to get it? Like, are you know anybody that when you're 90 years old, you're still going to have connections and all that stuff?
That's very funny.
Yeah, I know. I never got any laughs, though, and I was like, there's something there.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
funny.
Norm did it.
Hello. Well, he didn't do that. I mean, he didn't do that part of the bit. It's a totally different bit.
You'd think, but the internet would disagree. I mean, I'll put out things that people are like, this was a, like, with our, I know, you can't listen to the internet, but like the clip with the Paul McCartney thing.
There's already a birthday song.
Which I keep trying, and it's just fucking tanking.
Matt Wayne and I were doing it in the car yesterday.
God! People will be like, this is a Family Guy thing, and I know what joke they're talking about, and it's not. It's Ringo bringing the fucking squid song to
Octopus's
the Beatles, and
Garden?
they're like, we're gonna put this on the refrigerator. Good job, Ringo. Like that is funny, but it's not the same bit.
Totally different. I just
know.
had this where I'm doing two things are funny. I started doing, everyone's doing the front facing. So I'm doing old bit, like my first bits.
You're
as
doing
front
that?
facing. I'm trying.
Yeah, you gotta try.
What are you gonna do? I gotta fucking.
I know. You
I'm
gotta
getting blown past by amateurs. It's crazy. I've put out 4 specials in 6 months. They're all lights out, fucking killer.
Yeah.
And the views are dwindling.
Yeah.
And DePaulo said this 20 years ago. He's like, I'd be better off throwing my cat in the fire and putting it on YouTube. That's how I feel. So I'm doing whatever, but they're my jokes. And I was like, all right, here's an old bit, and I'm just going to talk.
God.
And then someone commented, Nick Mullen did this years ago, I was like, oh, he did his material on Instagram, so I shouldn't? They weren't talking about the bit. They were talking about
the front-facing thing. Everybody's doing that, though. Like that was a thing. That's what we do. You're right. You know, hearing you say it, I'm like, maybe I should do it. But
you got a funny face.
Fuck. I had a guy that was like helping me with my clips for like a month, and then I was like, I'm never gonna pay you again. I was like, I can't pay this. This is crazy.
That's how I feel. People are like, why don't you get a guy? I'm like, I have 40 guys. I got a fucking tax guy and a fucking babysitter and a
Everybody thinks we're
guy.
making all this money. Like, I don't know how much money you make, but I make nothing. You know,
Right. I make more than that, but it's not great.
I know.
I got a child.
I gotta stop talking. I gotta start thinking. Don't say you make nothing. You know?
Well, you can't. That's the other thing. This is the other thing that's hard with these comedy fans. Most are just great, but they're all on it. You can't say you're not doing well, because then they're like, he's a failure, what a fuckface. Why? Let's get a Reddit thread going. Why do you fail? And you're like, well, I'm in the top 1% of comedians, but you also can't say you're too successful, because they're like, you piece of shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
be like, what do you think Shane Gillis is doing arenas for free? Like, I'm like, yeah, I did well. I moved to a nice neyborhood. You ought to touch fucking piece of shit. And I'm like, whoa. What are you nuts? What do you think Norman's like scraping by?
I think the theme of the past couple of minutes is we gotta stop paying attention to the internet.
You gotta not pay
which
attention.
I've been actually pretty good with, but every once in a while, I think a nice mix of like me having a bad day and then someone saying one thing comes together, and I just fucking lock up and I become like this. You know, I just get depressed because of it.
Well, sometimes people are like, you can't read the stuff, and I'm like, they're emailing me. It's not like a comment. It's not even like going through Reddit. People are like, here's an email, you fucking piece of shit, balloon head, suckhead.
I'll tell you what sucks. Going back to the Beatles jokes stuff.
Okay.
I'll tell you what sucks. Is that I tried to do the Paul McCartney thing on stage. It isn't working. We've seen it. But then I thought of another joke, and it works because it's all about sex. And I'm like, don't you people care about anything? I said, I was like, I can't picture any of the Beatles, they write all these love songs. I can't picture one of them having sex. And I do this thing where I go, can you picture John Lennon being like, I think I'm going to come, And
I love that you just want to do the voices.
I know. I just want to do the voices. I go, I think I'm going to come, Paul McCartney. I think I'm better at Paul.
Paul.
And that does well. And I go, you fucking assholes. Like there was you're just laughing because I said come, you fucking dickheads.
Well, I'm all dick joke. My new hour, it's just all sex jokes. That's okay.
I think that's the one that's going to do it.
It's all dirty, but that's okay. Whatever's funny.
It's all a fucking journey anyway.
Yeah, it's a journey.
It's
not
a journey.
destination.
It's having fun. Like we're all doing great.
We're doing great. I was just at the Denver Comedy Works with your boy Luke Mones, your hype man, who should just be your manager.
I know. Well, it would be great to have a manager like him instead of the one I have, which is not like him at all.
I don't have any manager right now. I'm a free
Really?
agent. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm out there, Jerry.
Maybe Luke will manage you.
Well, he's a Jew. He's handsome. He's got a nice smile. What
Yeah.
happened? Booger?
No, there's a little thing on this, but
Do you know what I did to Luke? I fucked Luke up.
Yeah, let's do
ruined his
Luke
life.
stories because
Well,
Luke is the best. Luke Mones is the best.
He's the best, and I ruined his life
Why?
because I keep talking about how handsome he is. And I go on all these podcasts, and I'm like, I got Luke Mones opening. He's the hottest guy. He's so hot. He's beautiful. Because every woman, do you know Luke? He's very attractive.
Mones could be cleaning up. I mean, I love his girlfriend, but he could, and he's tall, and he's handsome, and he's funny.
He's got too many teeth. He's got that look. The big smile.
The too much teeth.
Big smile. In a good way, I'm saying.
Yeah. He could be cleaning up. But
dude,
he's,
I travel with this man. It's like a problem. He's like Kramer with the garlic around his neck. Like he needs, like every woman. It's great. Like movie stars are like, hey, just shooting my shot over here. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I get it, but I also like, I don't know. It's
a little jealousy.
Little jealousy. It's literally every woman in the world, and he's literally like he's got the I love him to death, but seeing him with a lady, he's like a young deer that just got born. He's like walking, you know what I mean? And I'm like, God damn it, like, you know, I'm pretty smooth, I think. So,
same here.
So, you know, but
but let me just. The punchline is, for some reason, men are retarded.
Okay.
And so they don't see it. They're like, what are you, crazy? So now he travels the country, and 40-year-old men with beards and Pearl Jam shirts walk up and go, you're not fucking hot.
Oh,
you
that
suck.
sucks,
and he's like, everywhere I
dude.
go, I just have boys telling me I'm unattractive. People message me. They're like, why do you think he's attractive? You have the worst taste ever. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, it's not even that I'm attracted to him. I'm telling you, we go places, and every waitress is like fainting when he walks in.
It's pretty insane because men are retarded that they think that like they just don't get. They don't even like. They're not even open to it. They're not even like, oh yeah, he is. He could be like. He's not even like if someone like Pete Davidson, who's like gross hot. Like the reason people think he's hot is because they're like, ew, hot. You know what I mean?
Well, you should be cleaning up.
Yeah, you would think so. I mean, I put this. Let's go back to the clip comments again. But I did this joke where I was like, I said like. Something like, I was in bed with a girl, and she said, what do you want me to do? And I said, get me pictures of Spider-Man, you know. Little fucking joke, whatever.
Yeah.
All the comments were like, this guy's never been in bed with a girl.
Oh, yeah.
And you know how hard it is to not go, I was in bed with your mom, fuck you.
Yeah,
you know, like, just like a cat in a corner being like, scratching at everybody.
I get that all the time. People will be like, this guy, he's 5'8", he's not tall. I'm like, what do you want me? I'm just, I'm tall. I don't know what to tell you.
Women fuck men. They're not looking at our looks, you fucking idiots.
No, I get that a lot too. Of like, you fucking. Well, people do this. They're like, Joe acts like he says he was cool in high school, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. People liked me. I don't know what to say. I'm like, I'll send you my yearbook and what people wrote, and they're like, he's a fucking nerd. I'm like, I'm still cool. I'm traveling for a living.
You've been on the Tonight Show.
I'm friends with fucking Meryl Streep and the Tonight Show, and Louis C.K. like calls me on the phone. Bill Burr just brought me cigars. That's cool.
That's so cool.
He came to my home and was like, I want you to have these. Like, what are you, nuts? What do you do?
So
How am I not cool?
That is so cool.
I fly first class, baby.
I know.
I finger a
what
hot
is cool to
middle-aged woman.
Yeah, if you wore like a...
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you're sleeping with an African woman.
I wanted to be a comedian when I was 7, and I am now a comedian.
I know.
People line up to meet me. That's cool. You fucking dorks.
Dickheads.
Yeah.
I said to Alan once, I was like, I don't know what happened. Like, I've become so anxiety ridden. And, you know, when I was in high school, I used to be this like cool, don't give a fuck guy. And he was just like, you probably weren't. He's like,
so
I don't
hurtful.
even believe that. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I was like, and now I'm like rethinking through the lens of him. I was like, I guess I was like this.
No, fuck him. You're cool. Look
I
at
am
you.
cool. Look
you
at
got
me.
tattoos. You rap.
I
you
got the little fucking bracelet thing. I rap.
You sing. You do whatever you call it. Goddamn comedy jam. You rip it.
I know.
You're
I try.
a professional comedian.
I try. We try, and that is cool.
I don't like that someone stole the camera. I keep looking at the camera. There's no camera.
I know. It's almost like you could be AI.
Yeah.
You could be not even in here.
I could be gay eye.
Yeah. You know what I think about?
I gay.
That might be the name of the episode, except we can't put gay because monetization. But why can't you? Why can't
you say gay? Don't say gay. Florida.
Which is actually a positive thing, right? It wasn't that like a positive movement, the don't say gay.
Well, I think that if I could be wrong about that. Now we're getting into politics. Now we're really going to feel the comments.
Yeah,
but I
yeah, yeah.
believe the whole thing of the don't say gay law, like sometimes these Republicans,
Yeah.
they're not so horrible. But I think that law, they were like,
You get shot in the neck.
I think they were like, I think they were like, hey, like we can't talk about sexuality before the 6th grade. And then I think the left was like,
Yeah.
they don't want us to say gay. And I'm like reading it being like, I'm actually for this law. Like, I don't want them talking about like, hey, is anyone gay in 4th grade?
It
I
is-
believe. I could be wrong though, but I think that's what happened.
I think people are gay in 4th grade, but I think you can like, you don't have to.
you don't need to discuss it with a stranger.
Yeah.
It's a
yeah.
teacher.
You can like, there's a way that, the same way you can teach kids about, their bodies when they're young. It's like, you're not, I think there's a way to do it without being like, weird. Like being like, you're gay, maybe.
Well, I think my my buddy who lives in the Pacific Northwest, I think this
Portland.
This might be Luke's story, but he's got a friend and a family, whatever, that like they went to school and they read like The Boy Who Was a Girl, and they were like in 3rd grade, and then on Monday, half the class showed up and was like, I'm a girl, and then this guy's friend of a friend like packed up and moved him to the country. He's like, all right, that's it. So like, I do think reading The Boy Who Was Actually a Girl in 3rd grade is like a little.
I think that's a little
not
crazy.
great.
I think that's like, let them.
That could be a college book.
I wouldn't even. Would you even read to them like, hey, my body's changing in 4th grade? It's like, nah, like let them just be fucking kids.
Yeah, of course. Let
Yeah,
them
I
be
mean,
fucking kids.
Let them be fucking kids, like we all want. But yeah, it's like, of course they did that. I still do that. I'll see a movie and I'm like, that's my personality for the next week. I
Right.
watched 8 Mile and then it just stuck.
yeah.
One time I went to go see Fantastic Four. This is how everybody must have thought I was a fucking autistic kid, but I saw Fantastic Four, the first one that came out, and you know how the Christopher Evans, Chris Evans, Christopher. What am I, his
Evans.
mom?
Christopher Marie Evans, you get down here.
Marie.
I went with Marie.
I like Marie as a man's middle name.
That's a funny middle name.
What's your middle name?
Albert.
Albert. Great middle name. So I saw Fantastic Four. I don't know why I laughed so
Well,
hard
we
at
can't
that.
breeze past yours. Since
I
you
have
just laughed
two.
at Joe.
I have 2 names.
What is it?
Scott
Fruitcake?
Stewart.
Brendan Fruitcake Sagalow.
Yeah. Cotton candy. Scott Stewart.
Brendan Scott Stewart?
Yeah, Brendan
Sagalow?
Scott Stewart
Are those
Sagalow.
last names?
No, Scott was a name that was like a middle name that they wanted to give me, and Stewart was the name of my dad's dad who passed, my grandpa.
Yeah, my great-grandfather was Albert Joseph McKinnon. And
That's a
I'm
great
Joseph
name.
Albert List. Oh, so now it's a great name. It's not such a fucking hilarious name as it was a second ago.
Albert, though, is like modernly Albert. Like when you say my grandfather's name was this cool Albert, 2025 Albert is like, what do you fucking,
Well,
what do you go to a library and read books too, Al?
Maybe you've heard of a pretty successful comedian named Albert Kreischer.
I thought you were going to say Brooks.
Albert Brooks.
Is his name
Way better.
Albert Kreischer?
I have no idea. Maybe.
That'd be funny, though, if he got sober and he was just like, please call me Albert from now on.
Respect to Bert Kreischer, but I really skipped over Albert Brooks, probably the funniest human being in the history of
I thought you
human
were going to
beings.
say Albert Brooks.
Yeah, he's the best.
But yeah, it's almost like if it's like your name being like Meredith or some shit like that, like or whatever. You know what I mean? You disagree. And technically, I don't even really agree with what I'm saying.
Well,
I
why
just
don't we
kinda
ask Meredith Nicole Lyons, Mr. I don't know her first
Nicole,
name, even
what's
though she
your,
works
what's
for
your
me.
middle name?
Christine.
Christine?
That's cool.
What was your almost name?
Connor. My name was almost Connor.
Connor Sagalow.
My name. Yeah, my
They're
name
going to give
was
you an Irish name either
this
way.
close to being Connor, and then Eric Clapton's son fell out of a window. So
His name was Connor?
and I think his name was Connor. So they were like, we don't
Oh.
want to do this.
It's so weird.
So then they named me Kurt Cobain.
Folks,
Folks,
I keep doing camera takes
I
that
know.
out there.
I know.
I forget that we have an age difference until you say things like, right before I was born, Eric Clapton's kid fell out of a window.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I remember reading that in the newspaper at work.
What? Was that before or
I was
after
like,
you
"Oh."
slid down the neck of a dinosaur? What
But
was
I remember
your,
Tears of Heaven coming out.
did you have you remember Tears of Heaven coming out?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
How old are you?
29.
What?
Yeah, it only gets younger. What was your almost name?
I don't know if I have an almost name. I think I was always gonna be
They just knew Joseph.
Joseph Albert because it was Albert Joseph, Joseph Albert. I think. I don't
Right.
know, but my family doesn't communicate a lot. My family never like tells a story of when I was a boy or like how we felt. Like Sarah always says that. She's like, I've never seen a photo of you. Like you go to my parents' house, I'm not joking, there's not a single photograph of me in the building.
They're like, and this was Tom Brady as a kid.
They don't ever go. They're never like, yeah, there's just a Larry Bird bust. They're never like, oh, I remember when you were 3, you used to put on my high heels and call yourself a homo. Or there's nothing. There's no story.
My family's filled with that, and it sucks. They're constantly telling me shit that I said when I was younger that
No,
they
I
like
got
made
nothing.
fun of.
Every once in a while, I tried to do this as a bit. Speaking of bits that never work.
Yeah, please.
When I went to Disney World in October of 91, so I was 9,
Mm-hmm.
and I was very excited about Space Mountain. I wanted to ride Space Mountain.
Space Mountain rules.
But I thought I would be able to sit. My mother is kind of a thick lady, and my Aunt Da, they're both kind of thickies. So I thought I would be able to sit in between them. I would have like 2 chubby ladies in between me, these kind of squishy.
Yeah.
And then when I got there, I talked to others saying I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
It's a single file thing.
Yeah.
It's like a fighter jet. So you're just there, and I just didn't want to sit by myself. I was a 9-year-old boy, a nervous guy,
Yeah.
and I didn't like the idea of sitting by myself. So I just chickened out. I was like, I can't do it. I don't want to be by
Damn.
myself. And you had to go back down this other line. And then my
Ugh.
mother and aunt got back in line to do it because they're like, well, we're doing it because we came all the way here, whatever.
That's a big line.
I
It's
know.
like a 2-hour line to get back on.
Well, this was 91. You weren't born. Back then it was 6 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, the word was not out on Disney World in 1991. So then my family still, to this day, will be like, chickened out on Space Mountain, the little bitch. And I'm like, you guys have not left Massachusetts. Like, I've been on a Black Hawk helicopter in Baghdad, literally. Like, I've been in a war zone. I've performed
so
at
funny,
Madison
dude.
Square Garden. Like, I've been to Israel. I've been to Paris and Peru and Ecuador. And
Yes.
I hiked the Salcantay Trail. They're like, this fucking guy chickened out.
But you did
I'm
chicken
like, I
out
was
on.
9.
Have you been on Space Mountain since?
No, I haven't been to Disney World, but I've been on like Loop-de-Loo, Upside Down.
Yeah.
I went to the Stratosphere in Vegas, the tallest thrill ride in the world.
Damn,
and fucking
dude.
shot up the top of the thing.
You should have put that in your movie. Like they should have been like saying all that stuff, and then in the last scene, you go on Space Mountain, you get your fucking head cut off. Yeah,
Another neck blood reference. Jesus.
yeah. Not even the first time that we've done this on the show. We did it on the Soder episode. A lot of blood coming out of that.
Oh
thing.
boy, you talk about comments. You're in deep trouble.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck
You'll
'em.
be fine.
No, you guys are great. That is very funny though, dude. Like my family brings up like one time I was trying to do this on stage, but I couldn't do it without saying fucking the F slur because that's where the pun. I said it.
Love the F slur.
Oh, it's the best. And I said it on stage, and I got this big pop, and I went, "Damn it!" I'm like,
Right.
that's the fucking punchline. And
Can you say queer? Because queer's not as hard.
oh, maybe I'll try it. But I was talking about how when I was younger, we were getting on a roller coaster, and my family were like, "Are you going to be a little scaredy cat?" And I went, "I'm going to be a brave dog." And then to this day, they're still like, "Are you going to be a brave dog?" You know what I mean? And that's when I would, yeah. Queer,
I think you homo.
homo,
Homo's fine.
homo. I'll try it with all that stuff.
Try it. Do it all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, F word, queer, homo.
Yeah, that sucks though. I mean, I'd love to know about you as a little kid. and
Yeah, I
what you were
appreciate
doing.
that. They'll do that too. Of like, my uncle's still like that. He's like, he's probably watching TV, and I'm like, I don't even watch TV. I'm like, I wake
Yeah.
up at 7 a.m. Like,
No, I hate that, dude. There is. I hate when people put shit on you. That like I remember being in high school, being like, I hate the beach, and of course I hated the beach. I was a little fat girl who was pale. Like I didn't like the beach.
Mhm.
And now my mom still is like, well, you know, Brendan hates the beach, and I'm like, I love the beach. I love
Right.
going to relax. I'm like, I hate when people like just remember you. Like I hate when people put shit on you.
Well, it's a psychological thing. Your family tends to do that. They see you as who you were when you were 9 or whatever, and it's very frustrating. I get that a lot with my family too. They're like, he hates dogs. I was afraid of dogs as a kid because I was afraid of everything.
Yeah.
And then you also realize everything that you were as a kid, your parents also were. Like I would get shit for being afraid of dogs. And by the way, my grandmother had like a German Shepherd. Like it would be like, and I was like 6.
Yeah,
and he was like bigger than me. And now I like dogs. Even when I'm like playing with dogs in my family, they're like, whoa, look at him. You must be shitting your pants. And I'm like, no, I like dogs now. I'm 43. I was 6. It's like I have many new experiences.
Yeah, I mean, I just hate it. Like, it's so traumatizing as a kid too, because there's a part of me that's like, I was kind of crying for help in some places, and you're just laughing at me.
Yeah.
Like my dad, we were in Disney World once. We went to Disney World as well, and
in 2008.
yeah, when I was 4. And no, I was born in 1991.
Oh yeah, that's the year I went to Disney.
Yeah, you went to Disney World, yeah.
Wow. What day?
June 4th. What, Tuesday, I guess?
No, I meant date, not day.
June 4th,
Ah,
1991
no
is my
kidding.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And
Sounds of the Lambs won Best Picture. Minnesota Twins won the World
what?
Series.
Really?
Yeah,
Now, why do you know that?
because I'm autistic.
Is
I
that
don't know.
really
I
one of your autistic things?
I mean, I'm not autistic, but
know you're
I
not
know
autistic,
who
but-
won the World Series and Best Picture
Okay. In every year?
most years.
84.
Best Picture?
Best picture.
80s are tough for me. Let me think. 84. 80s are a little tougher than the 90s.
All right, 92.
92 would have been Unforgiven.
Okay.
And the Blue Jays won the World Series. 84, by the way, the Tigers beat the Padres in the World Series.
Wow, that's really interesting. I don't think I have anything in my life that I could do that with.
Trying to think of 84 Best Picture. Ordinary People, something like that. Can you look that up? Fuck me. I feel like a dork.
Oh, yeah. Another thing that got stolen was Nicole's laptop. Which she's
Oh,
got to do
boy.
a
Are there nudes?
little phone thing. Yeah. How are they going to get in?
Get into what? My laptop?
Yeah.
I hope they don't.
Can't you track it?
Yeah, but it stopped tracking the second that they took it.
Why?
So, well, they told me that they have like bags and shit that they put stuff in so it can't
Interesting.
track.
These
And
people
it still
get good.
hasn't. Yeah.
Oh, that was
Damn.
another thing that Sarah did, real quick. Sarah did this thing where when our stuff got stolen, she still had her phone, and she saw the computer was like on or whatever. So she messaged like, "Hey, I can see where you are." And I was like, wait, don't do that, because they can
Yeah.
see where we are. And then we went to the movies that night, and I remember thinking, like, they could be hiding underneath the
Yeah,
car, like
yeah.
Max Cady,
Yeah.
and fucking kill it. Like, I remember being nervous, and we saw It, I think, and I was like, it was like a horror movie, so it's like spook, you're already like a horror mood.
Yeah.
And I was like, what if they're under the car when we leave?
That's so ballsy.
Yeah, I was like, don't do that.
Yeah. Also, like, I wouldn't want to tell them that I have the upper hand.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be like, because then they're like, oh, wow, she can see us. So we have to
Execute her.
figure this out.
Right.
Now, are there any jokes that you're working on that just aren't working?
Amadeus?
Terms of endearment.
Fuck me
Terms
hard.
of damn.
Well, that was that came out in '83 though. So
You
that
really
was the
aren't
84
autistic.
Oscars. What won? Like that was
It won in 90. Like Silence of the Lambs also won in 92.
yeah.
But it
So
was-
that's
it
the
came
year
out
in '91 is the movie.
Right. So, but you want the 1984 winner?
Who won the ceremony in '84 is Terms of Endearment because that's a 1983 film. So who won the 1985 Academy Award?
Oh, I got you.
You see what I mean?
Stay tuned.
It's like the Super Bowl.
Did you watch the Emmys?
I did. Well, I watched Nate. I watched the beginning. I
What'd you
thought Nate was
think?
great. I didn't realize that he was gonna get like people like panned him.
What's pan mean?
Panned means like they thought it was bad.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a couple articles about, like, people not. I think
thought it
people
was
just
great.
don't like comedians.
Yeah, they don't like you fucking with him. But I was with Nate. Luke and I were with Nate the day before. He was in
Yeah.
Denver doing
Well, you got a
shows.
Nate haircut,
I got
right?
a Nate haircut. This is Eric the barber, who I'm a little flat. I had my.
Yeah.
It's probably a bad advertisement for him because
No, I mean, it looks good.
he trimmed me up. It was fucking awesome.
Looks good. You got good hair.
Thank you. I got my father's hair, is what my mother says.
Amadeus.
Amadeus, I told you.
Amadeus.
I pulled through.
Amadeus.
Booyah.
That's great. You really
Got
are
it.
autistic.
Thank you.
So wait, what happened? You got a haircut?
Oh, so I got a haircut. Oh, so Luke, Nate travels with he has a whole squad with him, like a
How
squad.
much do you pay a walking haircut guy, like a guy on retainer?
I think a lot. I'll just say this. I was
Jeez.
like, do I tip Eric? And he's like, he's not going to take money from you, and he doesn't need money. I was like this, whoa.
Wow.
Well, I think he's like a personal stylist. That's got to be, I
Like
mean,
a
Google
celebrity
what a
haircut?
personal celebrity stylist makes.
Yeah.
It's got to be $250,000 a year, I would think.
We've never made Nicole do anything except for the month that she lost her laptop. Google this. Can you do this? Wow,
I love
yeah.
you, Nicole. I love seeing you. I miss you at Karen's.
Yeah.
Great producer.
She's
if
the
I had a
best.
podcast,
She really is the best.
you'd be the producer. What do you think about that?
I would love that.
Well, I got to
How
get a
many
podcast.
podcasts
I'd
you got
really like
two?
to hold you to it.
You got
well,
two
now I
right
have
now.
the regs and Tuesdays, but it's a lot of talking.
It's
and I
a
know
lot
people
of
don't want to hear
talking.
this either because they're like, try being a roofer. I'm like, I'm not
course, yeah.
saying it's labor intensive.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time, and I have a child I'd like to be with. And
Yeah.
It's a lot of like, my father's balls. Look
Yeah.
silly.
It's like
I'm like,
arguing.
I'd
and
like to create other things.
Right. And all you're leaving, it's not even like you're leaving any like art for the kid that you like want him to
Right,
watch.
right.
You
It's
know
just
what I
me
mean?
being like,
you
I'd
know, like
blow a
this was
guy.
a painting that you'll stare at when I'm gone. It's like you're gonna die, and he's gonna be like 50, watching you, being like, I kind of like when I eat out cum.
Me too. But also, it's like he's gonna be like, "These are the worst slurs I've ever heard." Like, I'm trying to clean it up. I'm like, "Why don't you say homo?" And he's gonna be like, "Homo? What?"
Yeah, he's gonna be in therapy. Alan's still gonna be like a floating head in a jar. He's gonna be like, yeah, my dad just said a lot of slurs. He's like, let him go. Okay.
He called me a dirty Jew one time. I didn't really.
He's the best, man.
He is the best man at my wedding. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, the haircuts.
The haircuts, yeah. And then you were telling me before the show that, how much?
So for like top earners for just one event, they could charge between $60,000 and $100,000. So they're earning beyond six figures in a year for like the
Holy
top
cow and a
people.
half.
Well, he was saying, Eric the barber was saying, he's like, he has the job people want. Like, because I was like, oh, you're going to work the Emmys. You get a TV credit. And
Yeah.
he's like, well, the people that are like the Emmy hairstylists, they want the job of like, I travel with Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have their own guy. Anyways, he's awesome. Nate's awesome. So we go to the show. It's
Yeah.
at an arena, which is also
Wow.
funny because I'm doing Sold Out Comedy Works, which is like the best club in the
Yeah.
world. And I've sold out all the shows. So I'm feeling like $1 million. And then
Right.
Nate's like,
Right.
hey, I'm at the arena if you want to pop in. I'm
Right,
like, all
right. That's so funny. Good vibrating noise too.
That's good.
Yeah.
Both good. Yours feels like an old flip phone.
Yeah. Hello? I want a flip phone. I want to be able to go and like close it really angrily.
I was just watching The Departed with Luke. We were making fun of it. It's a silly
Yeah.
movie, but it's
It is
fun.
a
but
silly
it's
movie.
all
It's a
flip
great
phone. And every
movie, though.
time they flip it, it's so
I know.
fun.
We'll go back to the haircut thing and the Nate thing because that's so cool and interesting. But every time I see a flip phone
Sounded
on
very sarcastic.
every time I see a flip phone on TV or something, I always feel like I had that phone. Do you do that? I'm always like, oh, I had that phone. And I'm like, I can't possibly have all of these flip phones.
You just have a coat that you open with every phone. I had the blue one. It was like blue and
Silver?
silver.
I think I had that one too. I
Yeah.
mean, you could show me a flip phone and I'd be like, I think I had that phone.
Yeah, I don't have that. This
No.
is where we part. I know the one
Depart.
blue phone I had.
This is where we depart.
The Departed. Microprocessors.
Microprocessors.
Oh, man.
No more, whatever he says.
I was laughing.
No wires.
We were laughing so hard. I never put this together. I've seen the movie 50 times. The scene where they go to the microprocessor thing, where they
Yeah.
no ticky, no laundry.
No ticky, no lunch.
And they're all like, all right, one of these guys is a rat. And Matt Damon is like working with Nicholson trying to figure out who the rat is.
Yeah.
And they literally there's only 4 guys on the crew. They're like, okay, here's Nicholson, here's Costello.
Surely
here's the guy.
he's not the rat.
And then they're like, oh, hey, here's Frenchie. He's the number 1. And there's Della Hunt. And the new guy, Billy Costigan. And
Yeah.
Anthony Anderson is in the scene. He's working with them. He went to the academy with them.
That's...
Do you think he would be like, oh, it's obviously one of these 4. Is it the guy I went to the police academy with a year ago?
That sucks, dude.
Like, there's not like 50
That
guys.
is such a hole, yeah.
There's literally 4 people working for him.
I think he knew. I think Costigan knew. Like when he does that little scene in the restaurant where he's like, I had this rat.
Oh, that's Costello.
Costello. Oh, Costigan is Billy Costigan.
No, but then Costello trusted him the most
Why?
because he gives him the papers or whatever. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't
They
make
should have
sense.
introduced more characters because it's like a mystery movie where there's only 3
Well, there's
characters.
that other guy where he's like the guy he laughs at where he's like, don't laugh. You know
Right,
that
right.
one?
That guy, the
It's like,
Irish guy.
I don't know what happened. Mom, I'm going to be late for dinner. He's like Daniel Simonson. He sounds like that. Okay.
Anyways, it's a fun movie.
Yeah,
so we
so-
go, we get their haircuts, and so you go and you
It's funny
see
you
Nate.
and Luke watching movies on the road.
Yeah, we had
Me
a
and
good
Soder
time.
tried to do that once, and we got like halfway through Walk Hard, and we were just like, I'm going to go to bed.
Well, we had to go to bed eventually, and
Yeah, we all go to bed eventually.
You're a wise man.
Put that
we go
on
to
a
bed.
t-shirt. We all go to bed eventually.
Is this the best episode of all time?
This is such a fun episode,
gotta be the
dude.
best.
It's going to be the best one today for sure.
It's better than the Sarah episode, right? I mean, we can all agree on that.
Sarah's very funny. But is that what this is for you? Is this why you hit me up to compete with your frickin' wife?
That's right. No, I got to promote my movie. Thanks for bringing it up.
Oh yeah, let's
Jesus
talk
Christ.
about speaking of movies. But I do want to hear about the Nate stuff.
Anyways,
we got
let
time.
me just rush right through it.
We got time.
I'll just rush right through the story. So we go to the arena. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. He's at a fucking arena
Yeah.
with a Nuggets play. And you go
Jesus
in, and there's
Christ.
like, and he's working on the Emmys the next day.
Yeah.
This is where you got to respect Nate. I mean, this is
crazy.
I mean, you should respect him up and down, I think. But this is a fucking man. They're like, we want you to do the Emmys. And he's like, all right, well, I have 3 arena shows in Denver, and I'm not canceling them. And they're like,
Yeah.
well, you got to cancel them because you're doing the Emmys on Sunday.
Yeah.
And he's like,
He's
well,
like-
I'm not.
Yeah.
And they were like, all right.
So he had to fly to Los Angeles, or where did they do it? Los Angeles or
Yeah,
New
they
York?
moved him to Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
They do him in
Sorry,
St.
I've never
Louis.
been to the Emmys before.
I haven't either, but I didn't think they do them in Detroit, you fucking asshole. Yeah, the Emmys are in Hollywood. So anyways, you know what? This year they did it in Tacoma. Isn't that weird? They decided they wanted it to be a little rainy, a little cloudy.
Actually, yeah, they did it in Alaska this year,
Folks.
folks.
Sorry. So he does a 3 p.m. and a 7 p.m. Saturday night, flies after the show to the LA to do the Emmys in the morning.
Jesus.
If I was doing the
Christ.
Emmys, you wouldn't see me for 6 months. I'd be like,
Now that should have been in his monologue. Yeah, he should have been like, "Hey, and if you're not enjoying this, I played fucking 3 arenas this weekend."
yeah, fuck faces.
Yeah, idiots.
I mean, but anyway, so we go there and it's like his head writer's there, Julian McCullough. You know Julian, right?
Yes, I know Julian.
He's a great comic, and he hosts the shows for Nate. And who else was there? Aaron
He
Weber.
opens. He like hosts them.
Yeah, he hosts it. He hosts like you would host at the Cellar. It's amazing.
Does he do crowd work?
I don't
He's
know
like,
if he does
guy
crowd work.
in 34G.
What do you do? Why is he yelling? He has a microphone.
He goes, "What do you do?" The other guy goes, "I work in insurance." You work in a hurricane? Yeah. You work in a hurricane? I can't hear you. All right. I can't hear anybody.
Wait, I like they have a guy. They have a guy with a wireless who has to run up there. Hey, guy up there. The guy's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
He goes, "I'm actually gonna get into my bit." He's still bad at crowd work. He has to go.
Insurance.
Insurance goes. Oh, cool. So I was working in insurance.
Hey,
Goes
this
right into
lady.
material.
Now this is funny. This is the show.
He goes, my stomach hurts. Can the guy with the wireless not talk? Please stop asking questions.
This is good stuff.
Yeah, that's funny.
Let me just breeze right through the story. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So they got the guy. So we're all hanging out. It's a fun time. Bunch of comics there. Justin Smith, bunch of people. And they have a hair guy. And so Nate's like, hey, why don't you get your hair cut? Because he's paying the guy.
Yeah.
So I go, I'd love a haircut. You know me. It's still the same OG,
Free
but a
haircut.
bit low key. Yeah.
Yes.
And a shave. So I go, I sit down, and the show's about to start. I got the thing on. They cut my hair. He teaches me how to shave my beard. A boobily boop, skippity bop. It's nice. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
The whole time, Luke's waiting. It's like a 15-minute haircut and shave. Luke's like, I'm next. He's standing there. Show's starting. I finish. Julian goes up. He's hosting. So he does the opening set.
Yeah.
Brings up the first comic. Then he comes back. Right as he gets back, I finish my haircut. And he's like, Julian's like, can I jump the line? I'd like a beard trim real quick. And Luke thought he was like kidding. He's like, what? I've been standing here. And Julian's now getting his beard trimmed in between acts.
That's crazy.
And they're doing like 8 minutes. I'm like, what are you crazy? You're going to sit down and put on a robe or whatever the fuck you call
if
it?
Steve Rogers jumps, he's going to be like fucking half beard face.
That's what I mean. I'm like, you're risking leaving a comic on stage for 20,000
That's
people.
insane to me. I don't get how comics can do that. Like go get pizza if they're hosting a show or something like that.
I feel the same way. So he gets his beard trimmed. So Luke is cut. So Luke has to wait.
Luke
Then
gets
Julian
bumped.
goes back up. And Luke's like, okay, here we go. So he sits down. They start buzzing his head. Julian comes back and he's like, can I jump in? My mustache is still a little long. So Luke like laughs. He's like, this guy's a riot. And Julian's like, seriously, quick. So he bumps Luke out of the chair again to trim his mustache. And the crowd must be like, why is this guy's beard So now I go back there. Luke's got half a haircut. Like his head's half shaved. He's got like a Hitler stash. He's just waiting. He's like
standing wearing the thing around his neck.
And you know Luke, he's nuts. He's like ready to say something.
Yeah,
He's fuming.
he'll beat the fuck out of Julian.
I don't know about beat the fuck. He'll yell.
He might. I don't know. I could see him getting into a
take
fight.
Luke apart pretty easily.
I don't know, dude.
He's a delicate little Jew.
I think it would be a good battle of like two giraffes going at it, like you and him just hitting each other's
trained
necks.
martial arts for like 4 years. I would
Okay.
break his fucking arm off. What are you, nuts?
All right.
He's my opener.
I
He
guess
can't
we'll-
beat me up. What are you, crazy? He's too
my
pretty.
opener, I can't beat him up. Yeah.
Anyways, that's basically the whole story. So then he ended up
That's
getting his hair.
so
Oh,
funny.
wait. So
But
wait,
he-
there's more.
yeah.
So then he gets his haircut. So now I go out and I'm like, sorry, you're on your own. When I was getting my haircut, it was a hang because the show hadn't started. Everyone's
Yeah.
hanging out, laughing. Oh, that's crazy. But now everyone's moved into the arena. So Luke's by himself getting his haircut.
Doing that.
And then finally he finishes the haircut because he's been bumped 3 times. He comes out and he's like, this is crazy. And I'm like, we got to go. Our show's like starting. So he didn't see like 1 second of the show. He didn't miss the intro,
That
the crowd
sucks
roaring, the
so
bits.
much. Being backstage at an arena and not being able to like feel all of that, what that has, which is like, look, we're backstage now. Look at all this stuff. You're just at a barbershop
He just
in it,
basically was at a barbershop.
going go like that the entire time. You go, I hope Joe Zimmerman is killing right now. Did you get to go up?
No. Well, that show is a 3 p.m. show. First of all,
What?
I've opened for Nate once. Yeah, it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which is like I think the extra clean show. Like Nate won't even say sucks on stage.
Whoa.
So I don't have the
How
material.
does he describe
Life?
Yeah. I was going to say life, but his life doesn't suck.
No. I opened for him in Seattle. Did I tell you that story?
No.
It was the week before the baby was going to be born, my baby.
Yeah.
And Nate is now friends with Eddie Vedder.
That's crazy.
The whole thing's
Which
crazy.
is your fucking guy.
So I'm a big Pearl Jam. I've seen them 54 times. And so he was like, if you want, you can come out to Seattle, open for me, and meet Eddie Vedder. And the baby was being born in like 4 days. So I was like, huh. Let me talk to Sarah. And Sarah's like, go. She doesn't give a shit. She's
Sarah's
the best.
awesome, man.
She's great. Yeah. What do you think for my fucking wife, bro?
No, I just, she's cool.
The fuck does that mean? Cool what? Cool I want to fuck her? So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go. So I flew to Seattle.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry.
What's
Do
that
it.
music?
And then she kissed me by
Oh.
the Goodfellas movie. Because that's what I thought we
walking
were
through
kind
the
of
thing.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I go out to Seattle and I'm like, we do the Saturday show, and he's paying me handsomely.
Yeah.
So I do the show. I'm doing 7 minutes. I'm bombing because I'm like in my head and I'm editing. I'm like, we ever make left? What's the deal with crosswalks? I'm just eating shit.
Yeah.
And then the next Sunday, it's like Eddie Vedder time, and so I'm like, here we go. And then his tour manager's like, Joe, can I talk to you? And I'm like, this is it. Here we go. I'm gonna go meet Eddie.
Yeah.
And he's like, Eddie's sick. He had to cancel. He's not coming. And he's like, I wanted to pull you aside in case you had a visceral reaction. Like, he thought I was going to be like, Eddie! I was like, oh, no sweat. That's okay.
Yeah.
Like, he took me out of the room.
That's
like, I was
nice,
like,
though.
what, are you crazy?
That's nice, because if that was me, if, like, say fucking Mones was friends with Eminem, and he was like, yeah, Marshall's going to come out, and then they were like, Brendan, he's not coming, I would have a visceral, upset reaction to that.
Well, I did fly 7,000 miles at the risk of missing the birth
also,
of my child.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
But he paid me like $10,000. We stayed at a nice hotel, whatever. So it was great and
Jeez
fun.
Louise.
And the nice thing about not meeting, you're like, you don't have to worry about bombing.
Yeah.
And you're like, if your hero is gonna, I don't want to say hero, but one of your favorite artists is gonna see you.
Yeah.
You want them to see your headline.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, hi.
Yeah.
Did you like my 6 minutes?
I did the easiest spot in the whole fucking thing. Yeah, he'll write a song about you if you bomb. Joe bombed. I saw him in Seattle and he didn't. and he didn't kill. Yeah. Wow. Joe bombed. I could do this.
He even bombed.
he sucked my dick.
Did I ever tell you my? I didn't tell you. I don't know why I keep saying that.
I like that. It feels familiar.
My ex-girlfriend, when I met her, we were talking about our likes and interests. We were dating, and I was like, "Yeah, I just love Pearl Jam. I've seen them a bunch. They're my favorite, whatever." And she's like, "Wow, you like really are into them." She's like, "If you like had the opportunity, would you blow him?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "Are you like familiar with enjoying art? Like blow him? Like why would I blow him? I'm a heterosexual man. I like the music and the words. I'm not like." Like, what?
Yeah, also there's a besides the whole thing of like you're not gay and you don't want to suck his dick and all that stuff, I don't want to be on that level with a guy that I respect that much, where I'm like, I don't want him to like be like, yeah, bitch, take that. I want us to be friends.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be his cum dumpster.
I'm eating over here.
That's a hilarious thing to say. That's a great real life bit.
Oh,
to just say
that's from Seinfeld. But
oh, really?
Anything funny I say is just from the TV show.
Oh, damn. I had a buddy that, this was such a funny real life bit. Some guy walked by. We were in like high school too. And some guy walked by and he was on the phone. He went, come again? And my buddy went, no, just coffee this time. And I was like, fuck, that's funny.
That's a good one.
I'll never forget that.
Well, I like the classic one. You have a long call and then you go, all right. I love you too. And then you go, wrong number. That always kills. Yeah. That's gold.
Or if you get a phone call, you go like this. You go, hey, Jerry. Seinfeld. You just do that. Let's talk about your movie, though, dude.
Please.
I actually didn't get to see the end because I had when it was at Skankfest, which was so fun because we were trying to get the the screen to work or something. So we all did stand up beforehand. Which was really
that was
fun.
great. I threw candy to people. Like
yeah. It was great. You were like a warm up guy. I felt like we were at the View.
It was really fun.
Yeah, or Kelly Clarkson.
They didn't get to view the movie, but
but it was great. I mean, it's such a touching movie, dude. I was like, this rules.
Oh, thanks,
But
but
it's right up my alley.
And you missed the most touching part. I gotta send you. I'll
He
send you
dies.
a screener. No, he's alive.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Send me the screener because I'd love to watch the end of it.
Yeah, the ending is like the part that's actually touching.
Yeah, I mean, I what happens? You can just tell me what happens. Yeah, just say what happens at the end of the
Why don't
movie.
you just tell me the name of the movie you'd like to see? Tom Dustin, Portrait of a Comedian. It's a beautiful film. You liked it, right?
I loved this movie, dude.
Well, did you see it?
No.
I'll send you a screener too.
Maybe we'll
Really?
watch it on the
I'll give
Patreon.
Audrey a quarter too, Audrey. Christmas Vacation.
Would you say that's the best family vacation, Christmas vacation, or Vegas?
Vegas? That's the worst.
That's the worst one?
I mean, I still love it, but Vacation and Christmas Vacation are the only two that John Hughes wrote, as far as I know, and those are the two best.
Oh, okay.
But I'm 1 and 1A. The first Vacation's amazing. Plus
Yeah.
you see tits.
You do see tits.
Christmas Vacation, the only vacation where they don't actually go on vacation.
There's not enough tits in comedies anymore.
I agree.
There's not enough comedies.
There's
but
not
you
enough
need
tits
to
in my
see-
life.
Yeah.
People should just be showing me
Just-
their tits. No one in particular.
You don't want
I'm
to see
sorry.
Nicole's
I don't know. I
tits.
shouldn't have section.
I want that screener.
I like to just. How bad do you want the screener?
Yeah.
I'll put you in the next one, young lady. Is there a
yeah.
plant around here?
There's a fake one right there.
Weinstein.
Weinstein.
I think it's Stein.
Oh, shit. I put the wrong guy in jail.
Your name Weinstein? Steen. Oh, we're not falling for that one. Get in here, you piece of shit.
Oh, God.
Weinstein. Yeah, I guess it's Steen, but I think it's supposed to be Stein.
I always get fucked up because
Rachel
I'm always trying to
Feinstein.
correct myself with Rachel, and because you don't want to say Steen or Stein. I don't know. It's I don't like it.
These people, they're a little shifty,
They're a little-
if you ask.
yeah. They're constantly changing their names so you don't catch them.
But anyways, the movie's out right now on punchuplive.com.
Yeah.
And you can buy it for $6, which is the price of a coffee in this stupid fucking city.
I know. Why? It's you're almost stupid, and then you get it forever, right?
You get it forever, you own it, or for $9, by the way. We did a ton of extra. I did a full audio commentary, which is fun. I have a 45-minute set from Key West the weekend we shot. It's a
great.
special, basically. And
Yeah.
then we also have like Q&A with Ron Bennington, which was great. So spring for the $9. It's
Get the
easy.
fucking movie, and it's also like if I was like when you're. So it's great for comics too. When you're a young comic and you're taking in everything and you're just becoming obsessed and you're watching all the movies, you're watching Comedian, you're watching I Am Comic, all those documentaries. Like I would throw your movie in there as a great movie for comics to also see. But also if you're not a comic, it's great.
It's touching and it's about much more than. First of all, there's a lot of comedy in it. It's very funny, as you remember.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Tom's material in there.
Tom is so just off the cuff funny.
He's unbelievably funny. In fact, he should come on this podcast.
I would love to have him on the podcast.
I'll get him up here. But and then it becomes about friendship and sobriety and paths taken and not taken. And it's a really, I'm very proud of it. It's a very beautiful film. And it's a very beautiful film.
It's a very we love Tom Dustin. He's so good. Key West. We love going to Key West, don't we, folks?
That's good.
It sucks.
Who else is on today?
God, you're the best one.
Obviously.
we got Drew Dunn is coming on, and then
Drew Dud, I call him. Take that, Dunn.
Fat Lev Fur is coming on.
Oh, I'm eating over
Stinks.
here.
He stinks. And then, which he will talk to me about. Because one time I called him fat or something. He was like, "Do we have a problem?" And you're like, "No, now we
Oh.
do. Now we do."
You know my story with Lev?
No.
This is one of the funniest ball-busted moments where the person makes it so much worse. We were at Skankfest. This is like 2 years ago, and I was like, "Oh, you volunteering?" And he's like, "What? No, I'm booked." You thought I was volunteering? And I'm like, "No, it was a joke, but you just made it so much worse." Like I was doing like a ball bust, and he like really thought I thought he was volunteering.
He got so upset at one of the Skankfests because literally it was best case scenario for me. We're all in that tent. I think you were there, and they were all calling Lev fat, and he was like, "Well, I'm not fatter than Brendan."
Oh, I remember that.
And everyone's like, "No, you are. Like we all think you are.
Yeah,
you look
no.
fatter than Brendan."
Katie Hannigan really was like,
Yeah, she
you
was
should
like,
have
"You
married
are."
her.
Yeah,
She's
yeah, I
like,
know.
"No, absolutely, you are." it was like such a biting moment.
It
from
was so
little
perfect
Katie
for me because
Hannigan.
I literally was just going like, "I don't know what to tell you, dude."
Yeah,
And then he walked
I was the
out
only
of
one that
tent.
thought you were fatter, but it was still awesome to watch. I'm
Well,
joking.
I'm booked.
Teasing.
Joe, this is my podcast.
Do you have a dog?
I have a cat.
Oh,
What?
I like cats. I'm kidding.
Yeah, the cat. He's good. He'll never come out. He's shivering in there because people are in here.
And you're homophobic. That's why he won't come out.
Yeah. I told him no. I
Don't
go,
even-
you will marry a woman cat, and you will raise 3 little cat, and they will all be farmers.
We ran out of
Anyway, I
steam.
think we're at the end of this podcast. To be honest,
Boy, did we hit the wall.
We hit the wall hard. I think I hit the wall a couple of times, and you just kept pushing me through the bricks.
No, it's been great. This is great. We should just do a podcast together.
I would love to do a podcast with you.
Maybe we should. Ronan would be upset.
Fuck Ronan.
Yeah.
Ronan. Have I ever showed you my Ronan impression?
No, please do.
It's that. Ronan, there's a deer.
Ronan's a very
Man,
good
that
comedian.
laugh came like perfect time. I was like, oh fuck.
He's a
bombed.
great comic.
He is a really funny
We did
comic,
session.
yeah.
He blew the doors off. So did you that time. Remember you buried that other
Who's
comic?
better?
You or Ronan?
Yeah.
I'd rather not say.
That could be anybody, to be honest.
Well, you're both great in your own ways.
We have our own ways. Yeah, we have our
Yeah.
own things.
very,
and,
very
And I'm
funny.
young, so I'm only getting better.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, he's 40.
at the
So
end.
most comics just shit the bed in their 40s. No one ever blows up in their 40s.
Isn't that? Yeah, you're being sarcastic.
I'm
right?
being sarcastic. That's when everybody
Everybody
takes
blows
off.
up in their 40s.
Yeah, except for me, it seems.
But
I'm doing my best work.
Yeah, you're.
I'll also check out Small Ball, my latest special.
Yes, check out Small Ball. Your specials too. I can keep watching.
Oh, that's
they're-
very
You know,
nice.
they're not like a one watch thing. You're just like, fuck. I'm gonna put on some Joe.
So you watch some comedy still?
Yeah, I do.
I have a hard time. I saw DeRosa in Austin. I'm like, I haven't watched. Everyone says, which sometimes
DeRosa's
a better
special
compliment.
is
I'm like,
incredible.
yeah, everyone says it's amazing. When I see Joe, I'm blown away. I go in the room and I like to watch him.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's hard for me to imagine a situation, particularly with a child, where I'm going to put my baby down and be like, let me pop on DeRosa.
I know.
I got to
just
watch a movie.
Yeah, like this is my life. I have nothing, so it's like I don't have a baby. I've like, Nicole, I guess, but like that's pretty much it. And then
Are you the girlfriend?
no. I was calling Nicole my baby.
Ah.
But I guess. Oh, that's kind of nice though. Yeah. So I just watch stand up all the time.
Yeah, that's fair. But you don't watch sports.
No,
I'm jealous of people in ways that aren't sports fans because you have so much more time to watch film.
that's hilarious. Because I'm jealous of sports fans because like if I just met you, I could be like, oh yeah, have you seen fucking the Boston Bees are really just tanking it. That one guy, number 3, he's a bum. And you'd be like, yeah, number 3 is a bum. Did you see that last hit that he did? And I would go, yes.
Right.
But I can't. So I have to be like, did you see DeRosa's special?
I got to watch DeRosa's special. That's what I'm
Yeah.
going to do.
I go, I heard Jordan Jensen's got a new one on Netflix. I'm going to check that out.
I heard that too.
Yeah, DeRosa's special is really great. Your special's great. Your movie's great. Will you stick around 30 more minutes for the Patreon?
Oh,
I know.
I got a child.
You can go.
Sure, I'll stay.
You can go.
I'll stay. Let me look. I got Soul Joes tonight, so I got to make sure.
Is the baby in the car?
I got time.
Every comic has that joke once they have a baby.
Yeah.
Hey, he's in the car.
Yep.
He's waiting in the car. Once I have a baby,
Sorry,
I think
got distracted.
my joke is
Luke
going to be, what did Luke say?
Let me see. Hold on.
If once I have a baby, I think my joke will be, I just had a baby, you guys. And I go,
Wow.
and I killed him. 'Cause I left him in the car with the windows up, and it's hot out.
Luke is a good man.
What did he say?
He should be a manager. He's like, here's what you should do. He's
What
like,
did he
give me
say?
ideas. He's like, you should do a web series where you point out movie plot holes, just front facing. It's very funny.
Oh, yeah, you really should.
All right, I'll
That's
do
a
it.
great idea.
Produce? Great.
And I'll be your sidekick. I'll be your little,
I can't have you as a sidekick because people will be like, he's funnier than Joe.
That's very nice.
I gotta get
That's
some
nice
asshole.
of you. Yeah,
I'll get, Ron.
Ron on, yeah.
Hey, same joke.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, check out Joe's movie, punchup.live/Joe List, right?
Yeah.
Not Joe List Comedy.
Yeah.
I'm the best. And
Mm.
patreon.com/Sagdaddy Da Pod. The rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy Da Pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy Da Pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy Da Pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed. Now here's my dumb voice, so recognizable, ski master, unreliable. Diary of a guy who's higher than a freaking diving board. I'm tired, call me biting you as lame, cause you align with your wardrobe. Give that back, you ain't that guy, bro. Kaleidoscope stripping, goddamn, I'm tripping. Sipping shroom tea, looking at a blank television. Got a girl here gripping, thinking we'll do some business, but that's the last thing that I want. Seriously.
Big dog, I'm on shirts now. Still scared that my house is gonna burn down. I'm a rare card, an old Charizard. Getting BJ's on a bench of a promenade. Don't know what to do, I got a lot of problems. Lot of emotional truths, I menage 'em. I'm getting robbed every time I get a coffee. Cause $6 is just too much.
Keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. But all you do is wrong.
Dream team, me and Galene and the 4 Beatles. Kidnapping whores illegally, pumping them full of needles. Eating Chinese till Steven asks us to order a pizza. Walk to run to get it, I can't do either. It's Sagdaddy Da Pod, don't think twice, just bob your head. Dealing your chicken with no rice. It's Sagdaddy Da Pod, and on God I won't stop. Unless I wanna, that's kinda the deal, huh? It's Sagdaddy Da Pod, no need to deviate. Your ears are not the only holes that I'm about to penetrate. It's Sagdaddy Da Pod, so thanks for tuning in. Truman Show flow, if I don't see you, you can suck my dick.